Hello, Leo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a person that you've met and it's turned into a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody who you have a connection with where there's a whole lot of sensual energy, yes. A lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I do have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Wow, Leo, we have here embracing the shadow, followed by laughter, betrayal, sensuality, responsibility, play, awakening, beliefs. Then we have energy under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, there's a lot of awkwardness now in this connection, and the feelings are very uncomfortable. All that I have done before seems to have led to this dark place. You've seen a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. A side of me that I really didn't want you to see, but it happened. It's important that I do speak to you about this, but it's difficult because this is a part of who I am, this dark side. And yes, things are awkward right now between us, and I feel this has jeopardized the friendship, the feelings that I have for you. I do have affection and emotions. I have them for you. Right now, I feel as if you are that one person in the world that really understands me. You are the only person for me. You are my confidant. You are my friend. Everything that I am, you understand. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. You know how to make me laugh. You are that best friend. I also feel that in this connection, there is this sense of betrayal, where I have betrayed you. There is a lack of faith. There is a lack of trust. I feel that in this connection, you thought you could predict me, and it turns out you really couldn't. It's as if I was a stranger and you never knew me at all, although this entire time you thought you did. And because of this, I understand now there's a lack of truth, especially the way I treated you. Yes, I do feel you are very, very sensual. It's very tantalizing, alluring. You are very tempting. And I want to be with you. I want to see you again. I love your style. I love the way you dress. And I fantasize about you too. Because you are so sensual, I do appreciate your personality, your charm, your charisma. It's admirable. But certain things have happened in this connection that hold me back. I have been unreliable, inconsistent, and irresponsible. Moving forward, I want to change things. I want to be that person who can be responsible, who can take on these burdens. All the things that have happened before, I want to take responsibility for that. All the things that I can possibly do, I want to be responsible going forward. There are certain things that happened in the past and I let you down. I was not there for you when you needed me. I broke your heart. It caused you pain. It hurt you. And yet, I still consider you as a friend. Somebody who is my best friend. I don't want to lose my friend. I feel that in this connection you have this ability to make me laugh, to make me smile. You have this youthfulness, this vibrance. It exists inside of you. And you're the only one that makes me feel this way. You make me feel young again. You make me want to thrive, feeling alive. I look at the world differently, and I smile. I've come to this awakening moment, this realization. I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective. I can see things from your lens, and I have put myself in your shoes, and I realize now that there is betrayal. This betrayal exists, and this is something that I did to you. And now I realize what I did. I can feel what I did and how it affected you. But I also realize now that you and I are worlds apart. I realize that the beliefs that we have, they're quite different. They're quite unique. Our mindsets are so different. We are not on the same page. I was born and brought up in a very different way. And so were you. Everything that I thought, everything that I had hoped for. I know now that all of these things that I have gone through, all of the things that I have put you through, it was because of the differences, the opinions that we had, where we are quite unique individuals. Also, what I felt about this connection, how I felt about this connection, it was not what you thought. You thought there was more commitment. You wanted there to be more promise and commitment. But there was not, because that is not what I was thinking. I was on a different page. I felt different. Overall, in this connection, I do feel a spiritual bond between the both of us, where you have the ability of turning all of my chakra centers, making them all come to life. I feel grounded. I feel alive because of you. It's a very good and fresh feeling, but when I was with you, I was very immature. I wasn't truly inexperienced, but there was a lack of wisdom, even confidence. I may have seemed to be the leader, but I was not. Moving forward right now, even though I want to maintain and bring this relationship out, have it bloom, I'm finding it a struggle because I stay in the shadows. All of the things that I have done in this connection, I've made things very awkward. Everything has become very uncomfortable. And because of this discomfort, because of these uncomfortable feelings, now I find it difficult to move on and to reach out to you and to open up to you. I don't think I can do that. Not anytime soon. But there is a part of me who wants to understand the situation better and who wants to take responsibility. But for now, I find it difficult communicating. All right. Leo. Wow. So we do have a situation here where there's a whole lot of awkwardness. There's this feeling of just being simply uncomfortable, and it's not like how it used to be before. Things now are different. So the approach, this person can't approach you as openly as they once did because things have truly gotten messed up, especially since you have here the betrayal card. This person betrayed you. You trusted them, you believed them, and they did something completely different that was unpredictable. You really didn't expect it, and it hurt you like hell. Now they want to be more responsible. But how are you going to know when they're not even talking to you properly? We also have here the beliefs card. Now beliefs, for me, this deck right now, the way the cards are, these two cards I consider my friendship cards. This card, sensuality, is often my lustful card. So that's lust and friendship, friends with benefits. Some of you, not all of you, are in a connection where this person was focusing more on the physical, the sexual, rather than the emotional and the spiritual. So there's a problem right there because the beliefs were quite different. Now for some of you, the belief card can also talk about a difference in your culture, a difference in religion, your thought, your mindset. It could be the way your family or your friends view this individual. Maybe they have an opinion about this person. So that's something that could be the case. It could be either them or you. But I do see beliefs, meaning that there are some differences here between the both of you. And society, friends or family, or even the workplace, it's causing the both of you to keep a distance from one another. All right. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's have a look. Aha. Wow. So one thing I didn't mention is the beliefs card can also talk about tradition. Tradition meaning being in a third-party situation. Somebody here may have used someone and they did not tell them that they were committed to somebody else. Then again, committed wouldn't be the right word, right? They're just with someone else and yet they are having an affair. For a small, tiny 7, I'm seeing the 7%. 7% of you, there's a third-party situation here. Could be more. We have here sacrifice. Your person is unwilling to make the sacrifice that the situation involves. I'll get into this card in just a moment. So the first set of cards I just read, that is the current status of your person of interest. These cards I read a little bit into the past to see what happened in the first place where things were going great and all of a sudden, boom, just went downhill. What happened? What happened between the both of you that was unsaid? Now, this is for those of you that may never have received any closure. This person may have abandoned you. They may have ghosted you. They may have simply just cut off communication or faded over time, and you're wondering what happened. Although sometimes this person may just breadcrumb you, and you're wondering, why? Where are we? Where do we stand? Hopefully this will provide you with some clarity and some guidance in this situation. We have here sacrifice plus the King of Staves. So let's have a look at sacrifice. And I do read this deck in the reverse. All right. Interesting. This card is very powerful. This talks about a lack of compassion in this connection. Not really being very patient. Not wanting to surrender even. A sense of impasse. Being caught between worlds. A short-term sacrifice was needed to reach a long-awaited goal. Taking care of other people's needs, even if they were not their own, and in their own personal interest. They needed to gain compassion from difficult experiences, but they were not. Here it is. Feeling unable to make the sacrifice that a situation requires. Creating difficulties for oneself. You're dealing with somebody here who could not let go of something else in order to be with you. And this goes very well with the beliefs card. This means there are other people involved or a certain something involved, meaning like I have some clients who are from the military. And for example, one may be stationed at one place in the country and they want to be with the other person who's completely on the other side of the country, but they cannot get transferred. So that's an organization that has a certain set of beliefs and principles where you cannot actually leave that place and be with the person. So that's an obstacle, right? And that's where the beliefs comes in too. Could also be two people working. They're not allowed to work. Could be, like I said, an affair, ethically or morally in society, might not be accepted. This could also be somebody who, I'm getting an open and open-minded. Somebody here wants to have more like an open relationship and it's against their beliefs, so they're not willing to sacrifice their values for that. So please take this as it resonates because it does, the keywords here are sacrifice. Somebody's not willing to get rid or let go of something in order to satisfy the other person. It's against one's beliefs. The principles, the rituals, the customs. So there's something here. Could be people as well. People are causing issues here. We have here the King of Staves. The King of Staves talks about a lack of confidence, how this person has a lack of confidence, but in the beginning it may have seemed as if they are very confident. A lack of mastery, a lack of support. Your person of interest at some point in time wanted to harness these forces, but they were not quite strong enough to do so. Someone who seems supportive, but isn't reliable. Wow. So you see, remember, we had responsibility, didn't we? Responsibility card. So with the responsibility card, talks about reliability, responsibility go hand in hand, right? This person realizes that back in the day, they were not responsible. They were not reliable, and that's why you got the responsibility card. So, very interesting. You are dealing with somebody here who was just in it for the fun of it. Really, really upsetting for some of you. When they got into this connection, guys, they didn't think twice, okay? They weren't really thinking about many other things. They were just thinking about their feelings and how they physically felt. They were not thinking about what the effects it would be on you, on all levels, emotional, spiritual, and physical. So please keep in mind that this person may have a little bit of a hidden agenda, something in their back pocket where they're just not truly showing you what it is. They're not showing you all their cards, okay? They're keeping it close to their chest. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot. Okay. So for some of you, oh, no, sorry. Let me announce a different way. This is actually for some of you or all of you, any sort of actions, any plans, any intentions this person has towards you. Okay. Interesting. We have here the Knight of Cups. Gorgeous. One of my favorite cards. I do see them as being, immature. And absolutely. The majority of you now. You're dealing with somebody here who has a lot of restrictions. Somebody else is restricting them. Holy shit. Okay, guys. This reading is definitely for those of you that might be in any type of third-party situation. Third party doesn't necessarily mean another person. It could be some type of an obstacle that is holding you back or holding them back. Their energy is being spent, their time, energy, effort is being spent elsewhere. I can't tell you how strongly these two cards relate to tradition, to values, to the sacrifice that we were just talking about, to the beliefs that we're talking about. The Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it's huge. So definitely there's something going on here behind the scenes you don't know about, maybe you do. Person is just not willing to budge. They're not transforming. They're not changing. We have here the Six of Pentacles. Great. They would like to take you out, maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner, something like that. Coffee, tea, whatever, drinks. The reason why they're doing this, they've made a decision and they've decided and understood that, you know what, you got the short end of the stick, okay? And they want to be there for you and with you. The problem is, no doubt, Leo, they're coming back into your life from the past. This is somebody who was in your past that you had a connection with, a romantic connection with. You had feelings and emotions for this person. However, they left. This is this person returning back now. So that's interesting. This person comes to you very gently, softly. This is somebody who is not a page, not a king, but they're in between. So this is somebody who has a little bit of experience, but not everything, okay? A little bit, they may be immature, but not too immature. They're kind of smack dab in the middle right now. The problem is, sure, this person loves you. Sure, they're coming back into your life. The love even I'm not seeing as too much love, though. I'm seeing this more as affection and feelings and emotions, but not being in love. This person may love you, but they may not be in love with you. That's what I'm seeing from this reading. This is a general love reading. We have here the Eight of Swords. This is your person of interest's status. They are blindfolded. They can't see. They can't hear. They're not supposed to see. They're not supposed to hear. They can't move. Their arms, legs, hands, feet are tied. They're surrounded by swords. They are caged. They're not supposed to move anywhere. Not supposed to leave. And somebody far in the distance is watching them like a hawk. So they don't have freedom. There are restrictions, boundaries, constraints here. They do not have freedom. They feel bound. By what? By beliefs, by tradition, by people, by society, so many things, right? And then we also have here the Five of Cups. Clearly this person truly does, thank God, because of the betrayal, thank God, they do feel the sense of regret. They do feel the regret. They do feel the remorse. They don't like what happened. They feel that they are the ones responsible for whatever has happened. And if it wasn't for them, things would be better. But they just don't know how to move forward right now because they are focused on the past. This is one of the issues. If they're focused on the past, how are they going to be making any plans for the future? That's the issue here. And with this card, it does talk about opportunities that can be had. There are Two of Cups right behind them. Turn around, have a look, let's move forward. But they're not. They realize that whatever has happened in this connection, they turned this connection into what it turned into. They turned it into what it is today. We also have here the Seven of Swords. A secret love, a forbidden love, secret passion. Something that is just not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. But they're doing it anyway. This is the problem here. You're dealing with somebody who is doing something in secret. The secret is you. You are that secret. They're not supposed to be with you for some strange reason, whatever that reason is. Maybe you work together, right? Maybe your families have said no. Maybe somebody here, your friends have told you, no, this is not a good person, not a good influence. They're getting you into bad habits, things like that. Whatever it is, your person of interest is making an offer to come back to you, even though they are restricted, but they don't give a damn, and they're still coming back into your life. Is that love? It may be an impulsive sort of action. Remember, the first set of cards we had that sense of embracing the shadow, right? I believe that was you guys. I do these readings back to back sometimes and I get so confused. Even if you don't, even if it isn't, I am seeing it in my mind's eye right now, that there is a sense of compulsive, impulsive, and aggressive behavior, and that has been contributing into this connection. It's really messed things up. Yes, you did have that. So I'm not just daydreaming here. You did have that card. So it does appear that this person wants to be with you, and that's great. But there's a whole lot of awkwardness. Everything that's happened between you guys, there's a lot of aggressive, compulsive, impulsive behavior, very reckless, and that's why this person's wanting to just, you know what, I don't care, I don't give a damn, I'm going to be back with my Leo, passionately. I don't see this as long-term for many of you. This person's not good. I don't like it. There's too many obstacles. Love is not supposed to be this difficult, guys. You're supposed to work as a team. We also have here the Empress. Overall, the arching theme, your person of interest feels that you are exactly what they've ever wanted in their whole life. They've never met anybody like you. They feel you are nurturing, compassionate, caring, loving. Abundance is with you. Fertility is with you. Growth, prosperity is with you. They feel you are the perfect individual. The issue here is that's great, but what kind of effort are they putting in? This is somebody who an individual should move in with, get partnered with, get married to, okay? But that commitment that I'm seeing right now, that's not a commitment. That's somebody just coming back because they want to love you for the sake of loving. They love the idea of love. It's hard to say no to this particular person, isn't it? I can feel that. It's hard to say no to them. Guys, this is totally up to you. Okay? Totally up to you. This is like temptation times 10. Okay? How are you going to say no? Like, you really, really love this person. And this person is just so seductive. They're very, very sensual. They have a way with words. They have a way with the touch. Their touch. Their caresses. I'm seeing here the caress. The way they caress you. If you have ever been caressed by this person, it melts you. Wow. I'm not good with those new, anything related to dating and stuff, but they've got game. I think that's what the saying is. They've got game. I think that's what they say, right? All right. Let me know in the comments below if I made a mistake on that. Or if I'm using that terminology correctly. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. And first card, the strongest. It's a choice. Some of you are being told that you don't have to be around with this person. You can move on. If you wish, you can move on. There's still another timeline out there. There's another reality out there for you. You make a different decision and the outcome will be different. So don't worry about it. Go ahead. Take that leap of faith for yourself. Wow. Very nice. All right. They are really here. They're concerned. And this particular spread right now, the sentences are they're right on point. Okay. This is for those of you, the first message, because there's 2 messages here. For those of you that can't be with this person, that you feel you need that extra either like encouragement or permission, right? Or is this type of revelation? Let me show you what's going on here. This message is for you, okay? They're saying here it's up to you. You do have a choice. You don't have to be just stuck with this person. You can move forward in life. There's no need to worry, because when you do, success will come to you and an opportunity will be made. An opportunity is going to come to you. It can be had, and when it is, it's going to be successful. This opportunity that's going to come to you is another individual in the coming days. This is going to be a spiritually based romantic connection, either a soulmate, karmic partner, twin flame, helpful people. These people that you know in your life, somebody is going to perhaps introduce someone to you and it's going to create an opportunity. But not all of you. Some of you may just wish to speak to somebody about this entire dilemma, this whole situation that you've gotten stuck in. It's hard to let go. But it would be the right thing to do, to let go. So talk to some people, family, friends, people that you trust. We also have here, ask your angels. So do ask your angels. These are archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. We do not pray to the angels, remember. We do ask through the name and the power of Jesus, through his Father, who we call the Holy White Light of God, and that is the pure white holy light. Remember to say holy light. Ask for permission and give these angels permission to help you. If you ask, you will receive the answers in some form, physical or even intuitively. Here we also have a huge card, the overall arching theme. Choose a new direction. Choosing a new direction means exactly that. Perhaps this person is not meant for you. There's too many obstacles. It's not supposed to be this difficult. So choose a new direction and there's no need to worry. For those of you that want to be with this person, want to stick around, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, guys. But it's not impossible. For those of you that want to stay and want to really work on this connection, they are saying it's up to you. There's no need to worry because this success will come to you. And there will be an opportunity at some point in time to connect with this individual. You may just speak. There may be certain things that you have to talk about. But certain things will come through for you. And you will realize soon that this is a spiritually based romantic connection. It's very difficult for you to let go. Even them, it's hard for them to let go. It is important for you to talk to some people, people that you trust, people that you know. These people will provide you with some advice that will help you. Even if you ask your angels the way I had just mentioned, the answers themselves, they may come to you through these people. Intuitively, it comes into your life in many, many ways. The overall arching theme we have here, choose a new direction. This is also, for me, a card that talks about the destination being the same, but the route being different, how to get there. So your route might change, meaning you may want a result, but you won't get a different result if you keep doing the same thing. You need a different method of approach in order to get a different result. And the result will be successful, because you do have success here. Everything that you've been doing, try to change that up a bit, okay? And that's going to help you in this connection. All right, Leo, that is your reading. Not bad. It does seem positive for the majority of you. Success for both groups here. That's perfect. That's what we need. We need success and we need opportunities, and you are going to be receiving that. Leo, please also have a look at my other channel, Asnointia Audio, on YouTube. I have some videos there on relationship-related advice, past life and spiritual connections, as well as one video on negative energy. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove. Those videos are absolutely free, just like this channel. And also, please do like, share, and subscribe to that particular channel. For those of you that are interested in personal readings, question in the comments, people ask me, do you do personal readings, private readings? Yes, I do. I do. Please have a look at my website. There are a few readings that I have available. Some are for negative energies, how to remove negative energies. One is for past life spiritual connections. Sometimes they're also future life, just as a disclaimer. It's not always the past. It could be something that's scheduled in the far future. And that's on the soul realm, so you wouldn't even know that. That's not in this lifetime. It could be many lifetimes from now when you both are to be scheduled. And that is simply something that I'm able to channel through the soul, your soul versus their soul, and the energy that exists between the both of you. I'm able to channel that. Also, simple love readings. If you guys want that, please have a look. All right. Also in the comments below, guys, please mention to me or provide any suggestions for ideas for my other channel. If you have any topics you would like me to discuss, feel free to mention it below and I will have a look. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.